Another year, another game. They got me. They got me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm a man of my word. I said that this game, I would not buy it at full price, and I'm not paying $70 for the game, and I wouldn't pay for it unless someone give me a gift card. Well, I got a gift card, and I let's just say after this, I got my money back from this game. Don't ask me how, but I got my money back for this game. So I went and I bought 2K25 for $27. Well, $30 on PlayStation. They was having a sale, so I decided to take advantage of it while I was there and just buy it. I didn't buy it full price. I played it, and the game absolutely is copy and pasted and removed. They hit Control Alt Delete. They hit Control C, no Control C V, and then said delete some things. So in my journey of this game, one, the menu screen, it's nice. I can't hate. On it. I did have to mute the music because, like I said, we are not about to get no copyright. Even though we're not monetized, so I guess it wouldn't really matter. Now that I think about it, I should have kept that music on. No, but so let me give you a rundown how my experience went in this game. The same as 2K24. There you go. That's the whole video. Congratulations. You watched the full video to the end. You guys have an amazing day. No. In all seriousness. On this video, I actually pre-recorded. I went through everything that I would, like about a WWE 2K game. And I went through and seen some things. So, the first thing I noticed was, like, the graphics. Very nice. 2K. You know what? If I had to say something nice about this game, it's graphics. Not like graphics like gameplay graphics. I'm just talking about the overall, like, the presentation of it. I actually really appreciate it. I actually give y'all respect for that. Y'all earn my respect on one thing. I like how y'all have the matches. They had the matches, as you can see. They have some graphics for the matches to show y'all. I respect that. It's nice, But I decided to jump into a match, and everybody knows there's the main things about this game were the match types. Special guest referee has more. I didn't play on this video. I might. I probably won't. Intergender matches, some male versus female matches, which was actually the first thing I had to test, which is I think the only thing I tested out in this whole game was playing as female characters against male characters, which actually I enjoyed. I can't lie, I enjoyed it. So we did male versus female matches, and I forgot. I went with Cody Rhodes. No, wait, no. Actually, I'm sorry. I did a male versus male match before. This is one. I'm so sorry. I'm recording this and reacting to it at the same time. I did Cody versus CM Punk because I wanted to try the Money in the Bank cashes because we all know they never worked since 2K ever. No, I think 2K19. If I'm not mistaken, 2K19 they worked. Correct me if I'm wrong. 19 they worked. 2K20 they might have worked. I remember them working. So they stopped working after 2K20. And let's just say they kept up that trend. 2K is dedicated to not fixing their game, and not adding stuff. So you cannot do like Money in the Bank cashes still don't work. And if you know a way how, congratulations, you actually fixed the game that 2K can't fix. I assigned my Mr. Money in the Bank to be AJ Styles in this, and yeah. So now I'm gonna show you what the match is actually like. Well, I can speak through the match part because, like I said, nothing really happened. Let me show you. So I did Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk in a match, and I tested some new features in the game. Like I didn't do the Prime Bar because we all know how that works. I didn't want to get disqualified. I should have said this episode 1-on-1 no DQ, but I didn't. As you can see, when I slammed him onto like the two-sided death, he kind of landed on both. So I don't know if that worked last time in 2K24, but if not, then I guess I like that. So like I said, this was just a pretty much standard 1-on-1. They added the chain wrestling back, which I'm not gonna give them credit for because they should have never removed it. It's kind of dumb. How do you remove something that wrestlers have been doing since the dawn of time? 2K, you know, come on now, really? Y'all gonna remove a feature, add it back like wrestlers haven't been doing it this whole time? Barricade walking. Yeah, you can only go a certain distance. I mean, we all kind of knew that, really. You can also do it on the little one. I think I showed it off in this video. I was trying to figure out how, like, I was trying to powerbomb him on the steps later on. But what you see me doing there when I was throwing him, they said that the LED barricade wasn't working. Like, not working, but you could damage the LED barricade. It didn't work for me, so I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but I heard that the thing said you just whip them into it and it would do damage. So we're going to say that also doesn't work. Not surprised. It's a WWE 2K game. Nothing works. Now, like I said, I was trying to power on onto the steps. It didn't work. I know they wasn't gonna add it to the game. I just want to try it just to see. So I'm not gonna take a point off for that. So far they have not been doing good in this. Like I said, as you can see, I'm trying to throw him against the barricade, really do some damage, but it's not doing anything. And I have been throwing him against this multiple times, and it should be doing something, but it does absolutely nothing. I mean, nothing. So obviously, another 2K game, another 2K feature that doesn't work. So, I don't know why I paused it for. I actually paused it. Let's add this to the list. They took away stable entrances, so instead of being lazy, they instead of having something broken, they said we're gonna remove it. Even though factions have been entering since literally at least since the dawn of time. Gosh dang, 2K. Oh man, y'all not making this easier on yourselves. Another thing I tried, and this wasn't added. I just wanted to try to walk on the second desk. I'm not taking a point off. That'd be a nice little detail though. If I double announce tables, you could just walk on both sides. You know, nice. Not needed, but nice. I hit a crossroads and just pretty much ended the match there. So, in short answer, this game is the same thing. Pretty much, just copy, pasted, and edited, and they deleted some stuff out of it. So, you know, 2K just being 2K. Like I said, next thing I tried to do on this was stable entrances, and I'm actually going to show y'all the process I did. So first of all, as you can see, not one 4-man team listed in the trios entrance, which I think was in there with 2K24 and 3, where you can at least see that was a 4-man team. But this one just shows it doesn't even show the 4-person teams, which is not many. I think it's just like the Judgment Day, the Creed brothers, but Ivy Now and Chad Gable. So there was not one stable entrance. I mean, not one. So first of all, so that's already a red flag for me, because you know your boy likes to make his own custom 4-person teams, place them all 4v4 in matches, but I like them to have their own special entrances, and they didn't have that, so let me show you that too. Okay, so here is all the tag team. Usually this is where like the stable entrances are also, but there's no stable entrances. I mean, none. I mean, you got the YS6, and I'm assuming Evolution is, you know, 1. So they have like 2, 3 stable entrances, which, okay, fine, 3 minimum, why not? But they took away generic ones. They got 19, 20 different tag team generic trios, but they can't do one. Not one stable entrance. Not one. This is so bad they can't even bother to do one. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's because of it's Legato, Del Fantasma, you know, there's a 3-man team. Why not? I decided, okay, let's do a 4-person team. So I went to the settings, the teams, and went to damage control, because there are a 4-person team in this game. And I'm not even joking. First of all, I'm showing off that there is not one 4-person stable as an option in the entrance menu. But I would go to damage control. And look at this, 4-person team, 4-person team, and they have they have their own entrance. So I guess that's one. But I think the creeds are separate, and it's just a matter of why. 2K, y'all not listening, because obviously y'all would have fixed a few things, maybe add some more details. Guys, let me know how I can get in contact with these people. I want no faction interests. I want no team interests in the next game, none, because y'all not gonna fix it. Y'all either remove it. You know, okay, if y'all would remove everything y'all don't fix, this game will be worse than it already is. No cap. I'm not even lying. If y'all remove the Money in the Bank features from Exhibition, so no Money in the Bank selection in Exhibition, then that's one less thing y'all gotta worry about. If y'all already remove stable interests, so that's another thing y'all gotta worry about. Remove the steel steps whenever the match is going on, because then y'all don't have to worry about not being able to do steel step actions like you see almost in every WWE episode. Huge feud. I can name some. Seth Rollins stomping Roman Reigns on the steps. You have the likes of just any WWE, any major feud. Somebody's getting powerbomb on them steps. Kevin Owens doing moves off the on the steps. Maybe that's slamming somebody's head against it. I don't want that in the game. I don't want that in the game. But it would be, nice, nice little detail. But as you can see, damn show, 4-person. Now in 2K24, when you had a 4-person team, you would be able to see the 4-person entrance. Also, not even to note, this is the same stable entrance from 2K24. 2K, you're so lazy that you wouldn't even be, put in a little bit of effort to change your damn controller's entrance. That's the one with Bailey in it. The double thumbs down, that's Bailey's. We're not gonna play it off and act like that wasn't Bailey's entrance. We're not gonna act like these guys, oh, this game's amazing. Oh, this thing gets a 5-star on such and such. This thing gets a 10 out of 9 and 8.5 out of 10 on such and such. Y'all don't look for the little things. Money to make catches don't work. Let's see what else we have. Stable interests still don't work. Now I'm not gonna cover the championships. Championships are fine. I don't expect like the tag teams. Sorry I had this in slow motion, guys. The thing, I just forgot to edit this part out. I'm not gonna complain about, championships, men and women championships. They have that in here. Okay, that's fine. You can probably create your own men and women's championships to go for both. I haven't tested that out yet. If so, then that means we can have a WWE Women's Championship, or a WWE Championship for men and women. That would be nice. But, next, like I said, I'll test that out. But it's the fact that why are we getting we got the little details like chain wrestling? That's a nice little feature in there. I'll give them credit for that. But y'all they're still so focused on big things. They're not focused on adding things. Just take a year off. No, not a year off, because they're not gonna do that. They're missing money. Instead of adding things into next year's game, fix what y'all have, 2K. Fix it. Don't add it. Fix it. Or if you want, oh, but we need major selling, we need something to sell the customers on buying a copy and paste version of what we had last year, and so they can spend money on my faction and the island, so we can make more money. Well, fine then. Then put in something. Inferno match. I know a lot of fans want to see Inferno matches. I mean, I can give or take. I can care less about Inferno matches in the game. Like I said, that's a nice thing, but you know, give us things we constantly see on WWE television. I've let go of the tag team elimination chamber match because we've only seen that like once, but I would like to see it again. You know, I would like to see another tag team elimination chamber match and maybe in the game. But give us, if you guys watch NXT, give us the, not Iron Survivor. I think it's Iron Survivor. Like the one with in the box and the ability, it might be hard to do, but give us something like that. Iron Survivor matches. Or, heck, give us 5v5s. How have we not gotten 5v5s? If y'all are putting the island mode in 2K25 on PS5 in the island mode, why are we getting 5v5 matches? Why are we stuck with 4v4s? Like, it's always going to be 4v4s or only allow 8 people in a server. Is it really going to crash the game? Is it, cause if the island can have more than 10 people in a server, can handle more than 10 people in a server, why 2K? Why are we getting 5v5s? Explain that to me. Y'all have no excuse. They don't do often enough in WWE. Bro, we get 5v5. It's literally Survivor Series 5v5. Except for like the Women's War Games match in 2024 or 3. I think it was 2023 where it was 4v4. So, you know, when 2K lucked out on that one. It was the one with CM Punk return, so I think that one was 4v4. But other than that, it's always 5v5. This thing's been going on since the 1990s, at least since the 1900s. 2K, y'all got no excuse. Y'all been making 2K games for over 10 years, at least. Y'all got no excuse, bro. You can't blame it on the console hardware because this generation of consoles can handle stuff like that. Y'all just don't want to do it. Imagine. And listen to me, hear me out. Listen to me. Picture this. WWE 2K26. The cover star, I can care less. Cover star doesn't really matter to me. Imagine their selling points. Survivor Series. It don't even have to be War Games. I'm not picky. Just give us regular 5v5s. Survivor Series, boom. That is your selling point right there. Y'all we got 5v5s. Oh, I'm buying the game again. I'm selling this. After this, if I haven't already, I probably sold this as they're recording this video. But yes, give us 5v5 matches next year. Y'all got no excuse. Y'all just lazy. Y'all can do it. How are we getting War Games and Bloodline Rules matches? Oh, well, I guess it's Bloodline Rules. It's just the running payback multiple times. So I guess 2K is like, it's simple. Why are we getting 5v5s? You have the separate entrance. You have them come up separately. We don't even need them as a team entrance. Because we already know it's obvious that y'all can't do team entrances anymore. You know? Why are we getting 5v5s? Why aren't Money in the Bank cash-ins working? Why did y'all take out stable entrances? Huh? Why? Y'all need to stop asking for more stuff and ask why. Stop asking for something and ask why isn't this doing this? Okay? Why are we focused on adding DLC characters nobody wants besides for 2K to have more money in their pockets than to give the fans a good game? This game is 2 out of 10 in my opinion. 2 out of 10. And the only reason why it's not lower is because of the fact that I can see myself playing maybe a Bloodline Rules match over and over again because of the run-ins. Why don't we get the Bloodline Rules? Because if you look, it's just the Bloodline Rule. The Bloodline Rules has a special payback that lets you have special run-ins in the match. Because obviously you can switch it out if you don't want to be able to run in. It lets you switch it out. So 2K, that begs the question: why can't we have the Bloodline rules payback in every? I'm not asking for every mode because I know y'all can't do it for steel cage matches, Heck in a Cell, War Games, any multi-man matches already. I'm asking for. Look, you see the victory scene? This is the exact same one for 2K24 when you in a War Games. 2K! Lazies! Y'all some lazy boys. Okay? Y'all just copy and paste at this point. Y'all saw that. That was, if you go ahead and go play a War Games match in 2K24, I don't know, it's going to be a heel faction, face faction, either way. You're going to get that exact same victory scene. If it's I think it's when you play as baby faces. Dude, I'm sorry. They really said copy paste for 4 people. Give it a stables and just give us some generic things that y'all can't even change anymore. Wow, okay, fine then. Let that be that. But back to what I was saying. We don't want bigger things. We just want fixes. Stop worrying about. Yeah, okay, that's like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell a multi-million-dollar business to stop worrying about the business aspect, but stop focusing on the main selling point of the game and focus on fixing it. If your main selling point of 2K games was we fixed money to bank cash-ins, we fixed, okay, not gonna say we fixed. They're probably gonna say like new mechanics for money to bank cash-ins, more faction. Create the ultimate faction, and it's gonna have some more faction entrances. Dude, I would be interested in. Oh snap, money bank cash-ins work. You know, nobody really cares about. Nobody plays my faction and the island for fun. They just play it to get stuff that y'all put behind a huge paywall so y'all can get more money, because y'all know that nobody's buying this game 6 months after launch. And I'd be like, but you bought the game, Justin. That is true. You know, that is true. But only because A, it was on sale, and B, wasn't my money. Okay, that's my reasons. So, if 2K would make their main selling point, and like, I know they're not gonna promote it as fixes, but as new mechanics or new something, then new fans would be, oh snap, money to make new money to make cash in mechanics, and older fans like me and other wrestling content creators like Assemble or just Brian, if you haven't checked them out, go check them out. Amazing YouTube content creators. I've watched them. I like to watch their videos. We would be like, oh, they fixed the money to bank cashing issues, so that's gonna make us buy it to see if they actually fix it and see what the updated fixes are like. That's what they gotta focus on. Promote the fixes as major stuff, and then you're gonna get newer customers coming in, older customers coming back for the fixes. Me, I'm selling this. I'm giving this game right back to PlayStation after I buy it, because this game is rinse, repeat, copy, paste, delete, and fit and alter. You know, it's nothing. So these are all, what I'm showing off now is all the titles you can do for the when you do men versus women. If you want to put a title online, I'm pretty sure they might let you do custom match, they might let you do custom, what's it called, championships, maybe, to do men versus women, so that we can make a WWE title, a WWE championship for men and women. You can do a, what's it called, Intercontinental title. Like, you can pretty much do that. And now that I think about it, see, this is where the players' creativity has to come in. I might build a universe mode with one show or 2 shows, probably 2 shows, where it's only going to be a United States title, undisputed main title, tag titles, and just put the men and women in the same division. You know, so I can put the intergender matches to good use, and I'll just make custom titles for it. Bada bing, bada boom. 2K, why don't we have titles for it? Y'all, okay, and it's like, oh, but WWE doesn't have it. So we get multiversal championships and TBD championships, to be determined championships. Yeah, that's what that is. To be determined championships. The show from last year's game was TBD, to be determined. Yeah, that's what that is. So don't give me no excuse like, oh, WWE doesn't do it, then we're not gonna do it, or we gotta get a sign off. I'm sorry, y'all can't just simply say, here's a WWE Tag Team. Cause mind you, there's the World Championships and the WWE Tag Team Championships. Just have it as tag. If you want to be lazy with it, just say Tag Team Championships. But if you want to have a little title on it, WWE Intergender. Maybe you won't put WWE on it. Just do Intergender Championships, because then WWE's gonna have to worry about, oh, we don't have that title now. We gotta put this title in the game, put this title on our shows, and yada yada yada. No, just do Intergender Championship for the men and women's titles. You know, for men and women, if this is an available feature in this game. Obviously, it's because we have titles for men and women in this game. Simply just do Intergender Championship. You got men and you got the women, and you can do it for like the United States, and you just do United States and all that. But instead of putting WWE on, just put the intergender on it, and bada bing, bada boom, you should be good. You know, but you know, it's perfect, right there. Why do y'all still have the 24/7 title in the game? I'm not even joking. You go to championships, the 24/7 titles in the game. That title has been gone from WWE for at least 2 years now, if I'm not mistaken. At least 2 years though. Yes, at least 2. But y'all still have it in the game. Why? I mean, I'm not, and I know they have older titles that they don't use, like the older version of the WWE title, the United States titles. I'm not complaining about that. You know, that's probably what WWE wanted to show off. You know, it's still a title, it's just the older version of it. There has never been a different version of the 24/7 title. It was just the 24/7 title for men and women. I'm not wrong. So, what I'm saying is this. Y'all could have given us some generic intergender championships. Right? We could have gotten 5v5s. Possibly. We have the horsepower for it. Just don't do it, except for on consoles like PS4 and the older Xbox. I'm sorry, older PlayStation players like myself and Xbox players. But just put it on the newer gen consoles and boom. Then that's putting more money in.
Roman's struggling here, guys. Homework done on Roman is paying off.
Man, y'all could do something like that, 5v5 matches, and just make it available on newer generation consoles. It shows that, like I said earlier, it shows that they could put something on a newer console and not an older console, because we've seen it with the Island. So why can't we get 5v5 on PlayStation 5s and the newer Xbox? I don't know what it's called, I'm not an Xbox user. Then that's going to make older PlayStation players and Xbox players want to buy a newer console to get that newer feature if they really like the game. It's like, so I mean, I probably would have bought a PlayStation 5, probably not, maybe not, we'll never know, to maybe do 5v5s. I mean, and y'all have 5-person tag teams, which is even dumber. Why do y'all have 5-person tag teams, 4-person tag teams, when y'all have 3-person tag team entrances? Make that make sense. They can't. So, in my opinion, if get rid of what won't be usable or make sense in the newer games and keep it, then people can really see how y'all operate. Think about that. If y'all got rid of the Money in the Bank feature, the stable entrances, Y'all got rid of what else? The championships that you know you can make certain contenders. If you get rid of the stuff that's not usable in the game, then people are gonna really see how bare bones 2K is. Really think about it. Because if you get rid of Money in the Bank, we can't get rid of it because that's WWE thing. But if instead of giving us extra money in the bank mini games, give us a Money in the Bank briefcase that works, right? Makes sense, you know. And it'd be like, oh, but we only let you give y'all the mini details. No, y'all don't. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't like to give us no little details. Or else, why can't I powerbomb somebody on the steps when they're off? I see that in WWE. You know, I'm pretty sure it was in game 4-5 years ago. What's your excuse? Y'all have none. Y'all literally have none. Stop giving us bigger things. Fix the issues y'all have, and add little things. Because when people put the little details together, it makes a bigger picture. Stop treating it like a photo, and treat it like a puzzle, where the little pieces come together to make a beautiful picture. Instead of just seeing a beautiful picture, you've got a bunch of littler pictures. Sorry, not littler. Smaller pictures. Yeah, that did sound dumb. Yeah, you're right, Mom. That did sound pretty dumb, littler. You'll have a bunch of smaller pictures. Sorry. No one said that sounds dumb. Yeah, I know. After I said that, it sounded dumb. You have a bunch of smaller pictures making a bigger picture, and it's like, wow. So, look, this is what I'm talking about. This is literally the War Game victory scene. If you don't believe me, picture that with a War Games cage over, and you're like, oh snap, Justin, you're right. Exactly. They are a copy and paste corporation that uses y'all for money and only adds major stuff to the stuff that's going to make them more money. It's money for money, okay? They don't care about us, they care about profit. But that's every business. No business really cares about the customer, they care about the profit. So, but if we started returning these games, if we started not buying these games, if we started talking trash about these games, denouncing these games, belittling these games, then 2K would actually do something about it instead of doing the bare minimum about it. They would stop putting bare minimum effort and put more effort into it and giving us a better game. And once we have a really good game, which will never happen with this game because everybody's always going to want something, and I understand you can't please everybody, but you can please the people who ask for the bare minimum. Like for people who asked for promos back in the game. Credit to 2K, they added that back in. Congratulations, y'all did something right. But what about the fans who want money to make briefcases to work? What is the point of us? The point of a money to make briefcase option being available in exhibition? What is the point of us having that if we're not gonna? What is the point of us not being able to, use money? What's the point of having money to make briefcases available in exhibition if you're not going to be able to use it? That's all I'm saying. So 2K, you're not listening, but I don't care. Stop adding major things that are gonna half work, not work, or nobody cares about. Nobody really cares about later on once they've used them, and focused on the little details that's gonna make this game last longer. Y'all want longevity. Well, we want longevity. Y'all want profit. Find a medium and give us that. But y'all won't. So to this, I'm returning this game so y'all lost some money. Haha, in y'all face 2K. I'm returning this game, and yeah. I think y'all me rant for the last 5 minutes or something like that. I don't know. I hope y'all have a great day. Do not buy this game. I regret buying this game. We'll be returning this game and getting my full profit off of this. Unless the video gets to 1,000 views, then I will not return it. So yeah, if I say some good things, if I had to say things about the bloodline rules, the bloodline rules running is cool. I like it. The graphics and the smooth and the more compact layout of match options is nice. Y'all soundtrack dog water, fire whoever. Except for Eminem song I liked. Other than that, fire whoever was on y'all soundtrack team. Fix Money in the Bank. Add bloodline rules to every one-on-one match stipulation. That would make it better. Y'all did it with special guest referee, but y'all did it actually 2-on-2s and 3-on-3s, if I'm not mistaken. And like fatal 4-ways, triple threats, and tag teams for special guests. So have bloodline rules and stuff like ladder matches. If we can have managers at ringside, we could probably do bloodline rules. Just saying, me personally. Or if you don't want to do that, have multiple managers from each team on each side. And that's probably gonna break the game, knowing them. But yeah, that's all I came on here ran about. Getting my money back. Will I buy this game again? Definitely not, unless it was free. Don't buy this game. 2K fix your stuff. Get correct with it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on all notifications so you never miss a bro show upload. And I will probably see y'all on the next video. Catch us live on Twitch whenever I post about it on our bro show post. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, I have a board game coming out soon. I'm just waiting for refund on something else I bought. I'm gonna buy the board game in like 2 weeks or something like that. In like 2 weeks, it'll probably be like 10 days or 2 weeks. It'll be out. So I will keep you posted. Follow the Instagram at the Bro Show Games on IG. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. Have a great day. Don't buy this game. Eat some good food. And yeah, that's all for me. Peace.